So in recent news regarding Grand Theft Auto Online, Rockstar has came out and said they're going to be increasing the prices of certain vehicles, like the Oppressor Mark II, making it $8 million. And other vehicles like the Stromberg are having their prices lowered. I don't really believe that adjusting the prices for weaponized vehicles will balance the griefing in GTA Online, but I've been saying this since last summer. We need a buff to already existing vehicles, which brings me to today's video, where I'll be listing vehicles that need to be buffed in Grand Theft Auto Online. Starting off with the Ruiner 2000. I think the Ruiner should be buffed now. The Ruiner 2000 only holds 8 missiles, and the tracking for the Ruiner missiles are the best in the game. I think that should be bumped up to 20. And I think that the Ruiner should be able to take more damage. I think it should take up to 10 explosives to destroy the Ruiner instead of 1. Now the Molotok is a very fast jet in Grand Theft Auto Online. The missile tracking isn't that great. I'd say that we can replace the missile tracking with the current Oppressor Mark II missiles. I think missile tracking like the Toreador or the Ruiner would just be too overpowered. And I think the machine guns should be replaced with the explosive cannons, like on the Hydra or the Laser. Now, the B11 Strikeforce is a great plane. I believe if Rockstar were to buff this plane, I'd say that the explosive cannon should have a faster rate of fire. See, in the game, when you use an explosive cannon on the B11, it sounds like it's firing fast, but it actually isn't. If you actually look while you're firing, the rate of fire is actually slower than the sound. I'd say if the rate of fire was as fast as the Laser or the Hydra, it would help buff this vehicle. I don't think adding more armor would be necessary, and it has great offensive capabilities. I just think increasing the rate of fire to the explosive cannon would make the B11 more viable in Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, the Savage is probably one of the best attack helicopters in Grand Theft Auto Online. The explosive cannon is extremely powerful, but all it takes is just 2 missiles to destroy it, which can be frustrating when somebody on the ground with a homing missile can take out your helicopter. I believe to buff the Savage, I think in order to do that is to add more explosive resistance. I say let it be able to take up to 8 explosives to destroy it. And also the Savage should have the ability to drop bombs. Like the Akula, for example, you're able to drop bombs with the Akula, so why not have the same capabilities for the Savage? Now, I despise this vehicle. It's $500,000 more expensive than the Night Shark, yet it's worse in every way possible. I don't even have background footage for this vehicle because I hate it that much. I owned it a few years ago, noticed how garbage it was, and I sold it for a Night Shark. I think that the Menacer should be able to take 15 explosions before blowing up. The default machine gun at the top should be a minigun that can rotate and that the driver can control. And you can drop mines, slick mines, explosive mines, EMP mines, all that good stuff. And that's one way I think would be a step in the right direction in order to buff the Menacer. Now, as a Batman fan, after buying this vehicle, I was really disappointed. Now, this vehicle has great missile tracking. It has the same missile tracking as the Ruiner and the Toreador, that being the best missiles in the game. Even though it has great offensive capabilities, it only takes 1 explosive to destroy it. And if any of you played Arkham Knight, you know the Batmobile could take more damage than that. I believe the Vigilante should be able to take 15 explosives before getting destroyed. And it should have more bullet-resistant windows like the Imani-Tech vehicles. Other than that, I think the Vigilante is great, it just needs more defensive capabilities. The Weaponized Tampa has great offensive capabilities. A fully upgraded Weaponized Tampa has dual rotating miniguns and a grenade launcher, but just like a lot of the vehicles on this list, it only takes 1 explosive to blow it up. I believe the Weaponized Tampa should take 8 explosions before it blows up. Now, last on this list would have to be the Arena War vehicles. As expensive as these vehicles are, you think that they would have some defensive capabilities, but most of the vehicles, besides the Scarab tank, can only take 1 or 2 explosions before it blowing up and being destroyed. I think the minimum, depending on each Arena War vehicles, these vehicles take at least 8 explosions before blowing up, at the bare minimum for all the vehicles. Thank you guys for watching. I know I probably missed a lot of vehicles on this list, but I just think buffing already existing vehicles is much better than just making the Oppressor more expensive, or slightly nerfing the Oppressor missiles would help out a lot more in PvP and grieving situations. But if you guys did go on enjoy this video, like and comment will be appreciated. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And if you guys think I missed anything, like if you guys think there should be some other vehicles that should be buffed, let me know down in the comment section below. But yeah, with all that out of the way, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.